Hey everyone, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Thomas Blooms channel. I am your host, Thomas Blooms, thank you for clicking the link. Season 2 is going to be a little bit different than last year. Yes, we're still going to do our tips and tricks and everything, this video included, but we're also going to do some more show and tell. Last year I didn't do enough show and tell. I didn't do enough of the before and then the after, how it's produced. So I'm going to be doing that more this season. But as the title shows, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what you could plant today. So the date is Sunday, March the 20th, and it feels really cool out. I would say 4 degrees, 5 degrees, and with the wind, oh yeah, it's even cooler than that. So you might be asking me, why are you doing a video right now? Isn't it a little bit early? Thomas, you know the rules, no planting until the May 24, but that is never true. You don't use arbitrary dates to plant because the weather doesn't prescribe to specific dates that we assign to it. The weather's not like, oh, it's May 24, time to be warm enough for plants to grow. No, it never works like that. So I'm just going to give you a few tips and tricks, or just a few recommendations as to what vegetables that you could plant in this season. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a few of them, and then I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to go with a lot of green. So for example, we have spinach, arugula, lettuce, Cobb salad. Those are some greens that you could plant right now. Okay, there are other things that you could plant too. You could do onions, green onions, scallions, and there's one more I'm forgetting. It's radishes. Yes, radishes. So all of these are just a few examples of what you could plant now, March the 20th. Obviously, between now and the May 24, you're going to get frost nights. But the beauty of these particular veggies is that they're frost tolerant. And what I mean by that is in the night, let's just say it goes down to -3, -4, no more than -5. I don't recommend anything lower than -5, but they're tolerant to those temperatures. So obviously these are cool weather crops, so they're good to plant now. And the reason why is that because of the weather, because of how unpredictable it is, you don't know when the most opportune growing time is. So the beauty with these seeds that you plant outdoors is that it will grow when it's ready to, and not by any arbitrary dates. And what happens is that these seeds will not germinate. Like, let's just say we have a few days and nights where it's below the frost line, it's really cold. They won't germinate. They will wait till warmer weather. But when that warmer weather is, it's hard to predict. And then let's just say you're working or you got family time with the kids or whatever, you can't take the time to go out and plant on those specific days where the weather is nice. So I always recommend planting early. They will grow when the weather is, acceptable for it to grow. And when it gets too cold, it won't grow. But when it warms up, it will start to sprout. So you could plant them anytime, and they will eventually grow for you. Maybe not right away, maybe a little bit slower due to the temperatures, but what happens is that you may get fresh food earlier than you expect. And especially with spinach and arugula, because as I said last season, they're not successful above 70 degrees. 5 or 6 days above 70 degrees, they're pretty much done. You won't get growth, especially with arugula. You want to pick them early. It's not opportune for them. So you want to get these cool weather crops in as early as you can, so you can start enjoying it. And with the prices of everything now, the more money that you could save. I mean, $1.99, $2.99 for a seed packet, but it grows you all this food. You will benefit from it. Okay, beans is another thing that I just remembered right now. So beans will not grow necessarily in this kind of weather if it was really, really cold, but as it warms up, it will germinate. So again, like if you get warmer weather, say middle of April, end of April, instead of waiting to the 3rd week of May, you could already get beans germinating at that time. Anytime you get an extra month in Toronto weather, if you can get an extra month of growing, or even extra 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever, that's a benefit for you. It's a benefit for your savings. It's a benefit for the fresh food that you're going to get. Okay, so just a quick few vegetables I just want to throw out there. Okay, and oh, and one other thing, you might say, well, Thomas, my garden is frozen because obviously it's outside. Even if you're in a small little planter box, whatever, or you're planting in the ground, or you have a raised garden bed, whatever, yes, part of your garden or the soil will be frozen, but all you need is an inch to an inch and a half at the top for you to work that soil, therefore plant the seed, and you will get success. Just because it's frozen, say 2 inches down, 2.5, whatever it is, you need an inch to an inch and a half for root development and everything else. Of thawed soil or unfrozen soil, it will grow. Okay, so don't be deterred if you pick up your planter and it's heavy and hard as a rock because of how frozen it is, or you stick something into the ground like your gardening spade, and it goes a certain distance, all of a sudden, boom, it stops because it's frozen. Don't be disheartened. Like I said, an inch to an inch and a half, or 3 centimeters, if I can do my conversions right, 3 centimeters, whatever, as long as you have a little bit of root growth there, because these vegetables also don't need a lot of deep root coverage. It's a lot of surface level. Okay, so you can work with that. Okay, so once again, take those recommendations to heart, because it is successful. We can grow food in March and April and May before the May 2-4. Okay, so this is Thomas Bloom signing off. Hopefully you will enjoy the new season. Take care, and I'll see you later. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's later in the afternoon, and I did some of the work that I said I was. I didn't get to do all of it just because, well, we had a couple setbacks. One of them is some parts of the garden were a little bit more frozen than I thought. So yeah, I mean, I swear I wasn't doing it that hard, but here we are. So yeah, sorry about that. So basically what I did was, I don't know if you could do the camera here. There you go. So like here I stripped it of the mulch. Okay, so ground is bare. A little bit over here you can see the strawberry here. It's actually still frozen. What happened was the water got in between the two tubes and it, froze. The other one is up. I actually put it over here to dry. So you see it's a little bit filthy with all the red mulch on it, but otherwise I'll let it chill there for a couple weeks, let the rainstorms get at it, wash stuff away, and then I'm going to hang it back there. So I didn't get to plant today. I was actually going through a lot of my seeds and going through a lot of stuff, and I was already, and I took some time today to start my seedlings in my grow tent. So what I'm going to do is this week, moving forward, including into next weekend, I'm actually going to plant. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stake the dates so that when I do the planting with you guys and we do our follow-ups to see how it works or how it doesn't work, you can actually track the dates yourself. So yeah, that's how it's going to do, because for the season, like I said, we're going to do show and tells more than just me telling you, oh, this is how you do it, and then not seeing the end result. Okay, so that's basically it. A couple other things that I need to do here is I got to soil test my blueberry bushes. Disappointing last year, my blueberry bushes did not fruit. So I had 2 of them. I put 2 in, 2 new ones in last year. And they gave me like a couple of blueberries, but they were supposed to be fruiting twice. Once in the springs, early summer, and the other one in the fall. I didn't really get that. So I'm not sure if my soil is acidic enough. So basically what I need to do is need to do a soil test, and then if I find that it isn't acidic enough, because blueberries, like other berries, they love acid soil, I'm going to put an acidic emulsifier on there. It's like a powder, just to take care of the right conditions, the pH balance, so that I could get them to start fruiting, because with 4 blueberry bushes, we should be having a lot of blueberries. So that's one of the challenges this year. Another thing, I'm just going to be doing some different plants this year, which I'll discuss as we plant. But basically, I've I've got everything taken care of, and I'm going to be putting up the greenhouse probably next weekend. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to update you on the progress. There is some progress. There's a little bit, as you can see right here. Whoa. Yeah, right in here. I'm going to be planting a little bit there. So once again, I'm going to do. Actually, let me show you here on the side here. That's where the romaine lettuce is going to go. Okay, and then along here we're going to do some spinach and arugula. And over here we'll do more arugula, and we'll do some spinach as well. And by the time that stuff is ready to be pulled out because it's no longer good, that's when I put in like cilantro, my tomatoes, basil, sage, complementary that works with the tomatoes as well. And then over here, I'll be putting some cauliflower in here. I'll be growing lettuce year round because on this side here, thanks to the blackberry and blueberry bushes, once it starts to leaf up, it gives it a little bit of shade. It's not as hot. So hopefully we'll be able to do romaine lettuce throughout the year here. Down here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do once I take the arugula and the spinach out. So if you have any ideas about what I could plant here, that'd be great. It gets really good sun. Direct sun will start at 11 o'clock, 11:30 a.m. And direct sun will go until at least 6:30-ish, 7 o'clock. So you're looking at a good 7 hours of direct sun in this area here. Okay. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, please let me know. But anyway, this concludes the second episode. So please like and subscribe and tell your friends about this. It's all about gardening in the GTA. I'm Thomas Bloom, signing off. Take care.